are sharing lot of news to you guys. We will make you guys understand what are the next step, what we are doing, and how it will work. So I'm very excited today. If you have all your team today on this call, is perfect. If not, make sure that you have all your team today there, because the news what we are going to give you guys, you don't want to miss, and your team do not want to miss. So make sure that your team is here. Make sure if the room is full, I can see that 5,000 people are already online on Zoom call. So make sure that you get the Facebook Live link. That's the link which is already in the chat, and please go to Omega Pro official Facebook Live, and then you can see this video also streaming live there. So everybody can just go there, and they can just watch whatever they need to watch here. Very excited that everybody today is on a call. I wanted to have, in this case, all the top guys in the company. The point is only that we didn't want to put on a flyer, but you will listen all the guys who are creating history together. Appreciate. And I just want to know if you are excited. If yes, put it in a chat. Put the country you are from, the city you are from, and who you are. Because believe me, you can make somebody a life-changing message. Because with your excitement, people will get to know that we are all around the world, we are pushing everywhere, and that's why they need to be a part of this family, of this Omega Pro family, what we have created since 2.5 years. So I'm excited, you will get a lot of news, but first of all, I will give over to my brother, our co-founder and CEO, Mr. Andreas Zakas, because he has something to share to you guys, what you really need to know right now, what is going on, or what are the planning. Andreas, are you there, brother?
Yes, I'm here. I can also not start my my video.
Let me do this, brother. If you can just start, I will make it happen that we have the Facebook.
Perfect.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome. Hello everyone, Andreas here. So I'm currently actually here in France, in Strasbourg. So therefore I'm on my mobile phone, so my internet can be a little bit bad, but I hope my message will go through. So I flew this morning to France, to Strasbourg, to work together with OVH to make sure that we are online as fast as possible. We've been working very hard together with OVH to make sure that we have everything up and running as soon as possible. What I want to send out the message to everyone is that I want everyone to know that all our data is completely safe. The reason why we haven't been able to go online yet is due to electricity and the data to the network connections, which I hope will be solved within the next day together with OVH here in Strasbourg. So I'm currently working with them here in France to make sure that we go live as fast as possible. What we also have done is that we started the migration process with our developer team to new servers to make sure that basically we will be online as fast as possible. This what happened had not only affected us as Omega Pro, but also affected more than 3 million websites globally. It was something that was totally unexpected, and something that normally never happens in a big data center like this, one of Europe's biggest data centers. But I want to make sure that everyone is 100% have the knowledge that all our data is safe. We are up and running very shortly, and we're working very hard on this. Let me see. As you can see, I'm sitting in the car outside here in Strasbourg, working together with OVH. So I'm just here currently. As you can follow in the news the last couple of days, talking to all the leaders, you can also see which more websites have been affected than me. But I have really good faith, and we're up and running very shortly, and we're working very hard to make this come true. Yes, perfect. Sorry, I have a little bit bad connection because I'm a mobile phone outside the location. So, yes, as I mentioned before, I'm currently myself here in Strasbourg working together with OVH to make sure that we're online as fast as possible. And I have very good hope to be online very shortly. It looks very good, and I want to make sure that everyone understands that all our data is safe and secure. And what happened have not only affected us as a company, but affected more than 3 million different websites. Some of them the biggest ones in the world. So I want to make sure that everyone knows that we as a company are doing everything in our power to be up and running within the next day. And I also want to say that together with OVH, I'm very happy with our work that we're conducting together. They are very helpful with us to make sure that we are able to launch our service. So with this short message, I want to hand over back to Dilava.
Perfect. So Andreas is right now in France, so he can make everything happen. And he told me already, because he's driving there to data center. So he told me that if there's an internet problem, if we can take over. I hope you guys understood what he said, but I wanna reconfirm that you guys understand what he was saying. So you guys need to understand that there's. Yes, brother.
Can we have one step in real quick and translate in Espanol, because a lot of people they can't, they don't speak.
We can do this. I think this one I can see in the chat. Thank you. We take it extra without appreciate Andrew. And only that you guys know, he's driving now 3 hours, just landed in Paris before, to make everything happen. Kwan, if you can translate this also. Of course, we are here today to tell you guys what we are doing now, but also to tell you guys what are the plans, what we are going to do in the next time. So with this, I will give to my good friend, my brother, and a corporate partner here in the company, which is doing the great job, and which is Mike Sims. Are you there, brother?
Okay, I'm excited for everyone to be here on this call to get the corporate updates. We have a lot of phenomenal things going on in OMEGAPRO right now, and this small incident that's out of our control will not stop the growth of OMEGAPRO. Keep going. So I'm excited for all of you. We're just getting started as a company. I actually have my bags packed right now, getting ready to go to Dubai, and we're going to do some incredible planning there for the future growth of OMEGAPRO. So I'm really excited about everything that's happening. We got a lot of phenomenal leaders in this company. You'll get a chance to hear from a lot of the leaders on this Zoom this morning or tonight, wherever you're calling from. And we're just excited. We're excited about everything. So what should everyone be doing right now? All the leaders right now should make sure that they are actually leading their organization. Some people choose to focus on things that may slow us down temporarily, but some people are focused on solutions and moving forward. The question is, what type of leader will you choose to be in this situation? Everything is getting handled really quickly. Everything is going to be taken care of in the next day or two. The question is, will your organization still have momentum, or will you be restarting your organization because we didn't lead through a simple issue? And so I'll just encourage everyone to make sure that you're leading right now, leading through the issues, and making sure that you and your organization are staying focused. So I'm excited about everything that's happening in the future. Excited to see my brothers really soon in Dubai. And I look forward to being able to travel the world again very soon, to be able to meet all of you personally, wherever you are in the world. I'll turn it back over to you, Delon.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate. I just got a message. You need to introduce Mike. I said, Mike is a guy nobody need to introduce. And I'm so thankful, brother. Appreciate. I know you even delayed your flight. Remember this, guys. Mike delayed his flight 1 day to come over to Dubai. He was supposed to be in Dubai today, but he would be in flight. So he delayed, or I would say changed it, only to be on this call today for this last 4 or 5 minutes. So really appreciate, brother, really appreciate, salute to you. And the next person I want to introduce, he's like a brother to me, and yes, he is one of the biggest in this industry, and of course in Omega Pro. I don't need to say a lot about this, because when you hear him, when you feel the energy what he has, you will understand what I'm talking about. The only thing what I mention is that yes, he is like a part of our whole system, and he is the guy who will create history with Omega Pro together. Thank you, Paolo. Thank you, appreciate, brother. I hope that you can give your energy to these people and let them understand, let them know, okay, you know what, this is the way how to build a system, this is the way how to go, or this is the way how they can follow you, and let them understand what you have created. You are a co-host, brother. Just turn on your video and your mic, so let them understand what you are going to do or what you have achieved already.
So perfect. Thank you very much, Delava, for the amazing introduction. And for the people that don't know me, my name is Paolo Tuinman. I hope everyone is very good. And in the next 5 minutes, I just want to share some things based on my own experience together with you guys. But before I'm gonna do it, I'm looking at the chat the whole time, and I'm just becoming chilled and excited of everything what I see in the chat. And I really want to congratulate each and everyone for the leadership that you're bringing to the table. Myself, I have a background in the Dutch Army, and we always used to say that when things get tough, there's actually where you can see the true leadership, right? It's not based on a training, it's not in the good times, it's in those times. So it's very easy always to be like a leader, when everything is going up. But as Mike Sims just mentioned, what really defines you as a leader is your attitude when things get tough. So I want to just tell you that I'm really super excited about the timing that we're in. The timing of the company, of course, because everyone knows where Omega Pro is going, right? The timing of the market, also very important. Everything is in our favor. And believe it or not, I'm even excited for the challenges that we're facing today. Because I learned that it's always after a setback that with the right mindset, you will be able to achieve your biggest success. Let me give you an example. I started myself in the network marketing industry 9 years ago. And I became a regional vice president in my first year, what at that time was a great achievement. And a lot of people used to ask me, Paolo, how did you did it without any experience, just starting and going to the top of the company? And my answer was always very simple. I just came back from my second mission in Afghanistan. I spent more than a year of my life there. And I was planned to go to another war mission in Africa, and I did not want to go. So my mindset when I started in this industry was not to join a business or maybe to try a business. No, my mentality was do or die, not like most of the people do or try. And I believe that that is the reason why I had success. Unfortunately, after a few years when the company changed some directions, and we know how it goes, right? I was unfortunately losing everything I had until a point that I was wondering if I could keep a roof on top of my head or feed my children to provide them food. I didn't know anymore what to do. But I decided to get back into this industry in 2017. And when I launched again in a Bitcoin mining company, I was able to become top 3 earner in the company. I earned multiple seven figures in my very first year within that company. And what do you think that the key to that success was? Again, I believe that that success was a result of the setbacks I had, of the challenges that I faced, and because I needed to overcome it. So, what I want to tell you is that everything happens for a reason. When I, after that experience, was searching for the right company, to be honest, I couldn't find anything in the market that I felt secure enough, that I felt confident enough to really go out and promote. Too many scams in the market, too many companies who come and go. We all know that. And I don't want to be part of any of that. And I remember that when Omega Pro came, when they were about to launch, I'm looking at the lava right now, it's very funny, when I had a meeting with him, I did not join directly. Most of the people know my story. And it was not, don't get me wrong, it was not because I was questioning the Laver's integrity. I knew the company is legit. I knew it will not be a scam. I know that the Laver is someone with right values. I know that the Laver is coming from a good family. I know that he has a heart on the right place. But because this gentleman, the Laver, Andreas, and Mike, were about to write history, to be honest, at that moment maybe I was not able to catch the vision yet. It looked, for me, at that time, how do I say it, too good to be true, right? The Laver was telling me things at that time that in the future we will do this and this and this, but what he was telling me, to be honest, it was never done before in this industry. So I've been looking at this company for many months from the sideline, and in July 2019 I decided to join, and to be honest, I never looked back. And hereby also I want to congratulate each and every leader of our amazing team, because we started working, we never looked back, and today I'm very proud to say, doing almost $100 million in revenue, we are the biggest team in Omega Pro. So what I want to end with is just a message to the whole Omega Pro family. And it's always, you know, it's always hard to say it, but as I just mentioned before already, is that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that today with our whole Omega Pro family, we're actually about to pass a test. But I already said that only after a setback, we're able to have our biggest success. So I'm super, super, super excited, and I see all the messages coming in the chat. I'm super excited as well about where we are right now already, and even more excited for the future. There's so much I wish I could tell you for the future of Omega Pro, but I know that the founders, and specifically Andreas, he would kill me, so I will shut my mouth. But Omega Pro family, just promise me one thing. Let's make one commitment today. The only commitment that I need from you guys is, as the Laver always says, be here 2 years from now. Because everything what the founders have been saying until the day of today, over the last 2 years, they have delivered. Whatever they have said, they have delivered. Until right now, even with the challenges that we face, we never missed a single payment, ladies and gentlemen. And I can tell you that the roadmap for the upcoming 2 years is even more exciting than everything what you have already seen. So the vision of our three co-founders, I would say, it's from a different planet. But I will not make the same mistake as before. I believe in them 100%. If the Laver says something, I believe 100%. If Mike says something, I believe 100%. If Andreas says something, I believe 100%. And I'm super, super grateful. I shared the vision literally with everything I had. And believe me, even if the vision of Mike, Andreas, and the Laver brings them to the planet of Mars, just make sure that you reserve a space for me in the spaceship, because I'm going with you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much, whole Omega Pro family, and we're really looking forward to celebrate your success. Over to you, De Laver.
Wow, man. Wow. I can tell you one thing, man. Wherever we are going together, brother. Wherever we are going together. Mike, over to you, brother. Over to you, brother.
Is Juan Reynoso, you available?
Thank you. Juan, if you can play.
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, awesome. Powerful words from Paulo. Congratulations on all that you've done so far and all that you're going to do here in Omega Pro. You're a great part of the organization.
Muchas gracias, Pablo, por todas tus palabras, por todo ese entusiasmo y porque sabemos todo lo que vas a hacer aquí en Omega Pro.
I wanted to make sure I come on again because all of my friends in Latin America and around the world who speak Spanish needed to hear from me their favorite co-founder in their language.
Sí, he insistido en traer otra vez a Juan porque toda mi gente de Latinoamérica realmente quiere escuchar. Soy su fundador favorito, así que aquí estoy para que entiendan bien mi mensaje.
I know Delano and Andreas are phenomenal. They're my brothers, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm the favorite in Latin America.
Yo sé que Andreas y Lawar también son muy queridos, pero lo siento, yo soy el favorito aquí en Latinoamérica.
So real quickly, once again, we've got some phenomenal things happening in Omega Pro, and this company is set up and poised for tremendous growth in 2021.
Bueno, pues aquí estamos realmente muy contentos con todo lo que estamos haciendo, pero estamos más contentos todavía con todo lo que vamos a hacer en el 2021. Estamos teniendo un crecimiento fenomenal.
Bluetooth mode.
We've got a small challenge right now that was out of our control, but our great CEO Andreas is handling it, and we'll be up and running very, very soon.
Tenemos un imprevisto, una situación que se ha presentado, que sale de nuestras manos, pero ya tenemos a nuestro CEO ahí que personalmente se va a asegurar de que todo se resuelva bien.
Andreas and Delano are already working on solutions to make sure that if something happens like this again, that we're more prepared.
Y Andreas y Delaware se están preparando y asegurando que si esto vuelve a suceder en el futuro, vamos a estar mejor preparados.
But this is almost like trying to prepare for a lightning strike because something like this never happens.
Y esto es algo como estar listo para una tormenta de rayos cuando realmente uno no sabe cómo va a suceder.
It's affected many companies around Europe, but again, around the world, but we'll be past this issue very, very soon and ready to move forward.
Y esto está afectando a millones de compañías en Europa y en todo el mundo.
Por lo mismo, pero ya esto se está superando y no nos va a volver a ocurrir.
So the question is, what type of leader will you be in this situation? Will you be a leader that stays focused on the vision, as Paulo just talked about, and as the founders just laid out for us? Will you stay focused on the vision, or will you focus on issues?
Entonces la pregunta es, ¿qué tipo de líder tú eres? Si va a ser como Pablo dice, de que en estos tiempos vas a demostrar tu visión y tu carácter, o si en este tiempo te vas a poner a preocupar.
Everything is safe, the data, everything is safe in Omega Pro, so all of us should make sure that we're focused on our issues and continue to grow and build our business.
Todo está seguro, no nos ha afectado nada a nuestra data, entonces tú debes estar seguro de que vamos a continuar creciendo de la misma forma que hemos estado hasta ahora.
I know I'm excited. I'm getting ready to get on an airplane very soon to go and see my brothers in Dubai, and we're going to be doing some great planning on finishing 2021 strong, but not only 2021, but the next several years of Omega Pro.
Entonces estoy muy contento porque ya en unas horas voy a tomar un avión para ir a ver a mis hermanos Delaware y Mike y crear la visión y mirar no solamente lo que vamos a hacer en el 2021, sino también más adelante.
So I'm really, really excited today. I'm excited about this Zoom. You'll get a chance to hear from a lot of the great leaders from around the world in Omega Pro.
Y realmente estoy muy entusiasmado, muy contento de estar en esta llamada con los mejores líderes que tiene Omega Pro en todo el mundo.
We didn't have an opportunity to get all our great leaders on. You'll get a chance to hear from some of the men today, but we got a lot of great women leaders in Omega Pro as well.
Lamentablemente no tenemos la oportunidad para traer a todos los líderes, pero tenemos grandes líderes, incluyendo muchas líderes mujeres, pero tú pronto los vas a escuchar también.
And I think the women are the best leaders, in my opinion.
I agree. Y yo creo que las mujeres son las mejores líderes, en mi opinión.
So we're excited about seeing all of you very, very soon. Everyone stay focused, and you'll get a chance to hear from some other people. It may be in your language, it may not, but we'll have translation available after the Zoom.
Sí, entonces van a haber personas que vas a escuchar en diferentes idiomas, quizás lo vas a entender o no, pero después de la llamada vas a tener las traducciones después del Zoom en las redes sociales.
But I just wanted to make sure that everyone in Latin America and all the other Spanish speakers around the world get a chance to hear from me, your favorite.
Y quería simplemente asegurarme que todos mis latinos que están aquí puedan tener chance de entender el mensaje que quería enviarles.
We'll see everybody later. I'll send it back to the Delaware.
Ok, nos vemos pronto. Les devuelvo a Delaware. Ok, Delaware, you're on.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Love this, like always, Mike. Appreciate, brother, and of course, salute to you like always. Hope to see you very soon, very soon. And guys, we are going for the next speaker. A lot of guys have heard about him who are now in this call. Maybe you guys have seen him showing his capabilities, teaching his people how to build in this big industry. So his name is Björn. I extra always say the first name. I never use the second name because this gives me a good attachment. And this is exactly what happened in the last, I would say, Björn, 4 days. I know we were here in Dubai. The extra came, the whole team extra came from Sweden to make it happen, to plan everything, and we sit together 4 days together to create this connection. And I got to know Björn much better than before. Björn, I always say like this, just salute to you, brother. I know your capability, your leadership, what you have created in the past, and I know, like you always say, what we can create right now together, and there's only one way, number one. Over to you, brother. Thank you, appreciate for being a part of this call and being a part of Omega Pro. Appreciate, over to you, brother.
Thank you, Mr. Andreas and Delaware, and it's a really pleasure to be with such an elite of people around the world. And I want to say one thing. I came from a work before with 23.5 million in 2 years. Everything is possible, but I learned one thing in my life. You have to learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. And after being in Dubai and meeting you, Andreas and Delaware, and the team behind it, seeing the trading and the things, my confidence is bigger than ever. Hearing people like you, Paolo, coming on this call and have done such an amazing work. Someone told me that on the 3rd to the 5th years, the really big leaders are going to join the company. And I can see such a bright future of what's going to happen in Omega. I've been more than 25 years in the industry now. And I've been in companies where websites have been down for 6 weeks. And it's all about mindset. It's all about going out there and doing the extra. Act as if it's working. And I got one good thing from my mentors when I started. And that was to start to visualize. Visualize whatever you want to have in 1 year from now. If you want to have an organization like Paolo with more than 100,000 people, then you close your eyes and you start seeing the numbers of people. If you really want to accomplish that one, you need to have the plan to actually go for that one. We have been teaching duplication and cash formulas now when we were in Dubai, because we are now a number of people. I can see numbers more than 1 million, because it's not about bringing in 500,000 people, it's about bringing in 2-3 people each. And the future of Omega, whatever it is now, is nothing. That's just a hiccup. And I think that looking forward, and when something happens in life, do what you can do. The things we can't control, we can't control. But preparing yourself to go out and make something bigger, that's what I think. I talked about something called CASH. It's the KASH. It's knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. With that formula, I know that together in this great family of Omega people around the world, mega people around the world, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people with a willing to change the world. One thing that I said to myself and the partner I'm building with is that if we can help 1,000 people around the world to get 1 Bitcoin and more in Omega Pro, 1 Bitcoin and more from 1,000. What we can do with millions of people. How we can affect the market together. So study the market, increase your knowledge in everything. Go from a 2 to a 10. Go from a 2 to a 3. Only small steps of this one. Improve your attitude. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're willing to learn. And learn from the best. When I heard Mike Sims in the company, my friend called me and said, do you know that he's in the company? I have not been introduced personally yet, but what I heard and my feelings around the world now is that it's bubbling. It's just the beginning. And just to give you an idea of what can happen when you reach a number like 1 million people. From 1 million people, you can go easily to 20 million people because of the duplication. What do you think is going to happen in the world when we start now to duplicate? What do you think is going to happen with Bitcoin? What's going to happen with your value? And that's what it's all about. So create a legacy together. I have given my heart, my commitment, not for 2 years, but for 5 years to start with. And then another 5, and another 5, and another 5, until generations of the generations have seen what's possible with Omega. I have seen it now. I didn't need an airplane ticket home because I was flying home, and I couldn't sleep on the plane because my mind was going on and on and on. And I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to bring all the people into this family because we have a mission out there. People need Omega Pro. People need a work from home. And that's my obligation. So whatever are my things to you is now, work as if you become the crown diamond in this company. Work as if you become the number one. There is not something that is impossible. You will see people now on the 3rd to the 5th years that's going to build an organization that is 10, 100, 1,000 times bigger than you have done so far. And the best thing is they are all in the same family. All in the same for everyone. So I am humble, I'm honored, I'm ready, and I say back to you, Dilavar, salute, and see you very soon.
Appreciate, brother, appreciate. It is really, really nice, like always, to listen to you, to learn things, what we need to learn in order to get to the top. Appreciate, brother. We will make it happen. We will make it big. Salute to you like always. Thank you, brother. The next person I wanna bring on board is from Japan, and this is the guy I just met. How can I say? Thank God, first of all, that I met him. I was in Korea. We were supposed to fly back to Europe, and it was somehow like this, that he was in Japan, I was in Korea, and I said, okay, I don't know if we can make it happen. And he said, no worries. And he fly in from Japan to Korea. We sit there not more than 2 hours, and today I'm more than happy that he has created one of the biggest organizations helping Japan everywhere in the world. And the most important thing is that he's bringing his whole experience, what he got in this industry, from a corporate side, from all the way to the top. So please know that if you are there, brother, appreciate, thanks, because I know it is over midnight already in Japan, but you are there. Thank you, brother. Over to you.
Thanks a lot. Can you hear me fine?
Yes, so. I can hear you, yeah.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Dilla, same to you, and thank God that I'm really grateful that we met and that I've been involved with OMEGAPRO the last, I can't remember how long, maybe 18 months. Just like how Dilla was said, we met in Korea. We were introduced by a mutual friend of ours, and he told me that there was this great company called OMEGAPRO, and I just got to be honest, I was very skeptical at first because there were so many opportunities out there, especially in the crypto world and in the digital financial market world, and I just have to be skeptical. My experience in this industry for the last 20 years that I've had is mainly on the corporate side. I've been in this direct selling industry for the last 20 years, helping a lot of companies enter the Japanese market. But I have to say, I was never impressed with any of the companies that I was involved, because most of the companies had to build their opportunity, their business on hype, based on hype. And there was really never a legit company that I can find. But what makes OMEGAPRO different to me is I saw immediately OMEGAPRO is a long-term opportunity. There's so many different ways people claim that they make money, from mining to arbitrage to all these auto trading bots, and they claim that they can create a fortune. But I always have to ask them the question, but do you think your opportunity will last 5 years, 10 years? And because they have the history and the experience to Pro, I was very impressed because at the beginning, OMEGAPRO, Forex platform. This was the main platform, and this was something that impressed me. That because I saw this could be a long-term opportunity, and unlike other companies and other opportunities, the owners of the company, amazing owners of this company, have clearly told us that they wanted to create an opportunity that lasts for a long time. Again, I've been involved with OMEGAPRO, building OMEGAPRO in Japan for the last 18 months, and currently we have over 20,000 accounts and still growing. I kind of started late with OMEGAPRO. When I joined it, OMEGAPRO was already like 8 months into the business. I kind of had a late start, but I believe we're doing very well in Japan, and I think we'll continue on and our goal is to triple our business opportunity here in Japan, and I believe we can do this. And even during crisis like this, what again amazes me is the honesty of the company and also the communication, which is very critical in any business. When something happens, when the members and users have questions and doubts, that's when the company and the leaders need to communicate. And I'm very happy that the company has put together this global Zoom call today, and also in the past few days that they have sent out very good communication that make us very comfortable. And so I would like to continue on and wish everybody luck. And if anybody doubting about OMEGAPRO, I'd like to say loudly that this is a company that we can trust. Back to you, Diloa. Thanks.
Thank you. Really appreciate, brother. Really appreciate. And I'm so happy that you was today on a call and you shared that experience, because I know that your smooth way of explaining in a how can I say, in a way that people just want to concentrate and listen and understand how to be successful. I appreciate, brother. Thank you. And I know we always are talking about Japan will be or are almost one of the best market, and thanks for understanding and thanks for teaching our people, OMEGAPRO family, how to build a system. The next person, I can see you, brother. Over to you, man. Over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Delal, for allowing this call to happen. And like it says, this call is OMEGAPRO's bring your business to the next level. And with the leadership that you have on this call, it's amazing information that's being shared. Like Paolo said, we're going to go to space. We're going to go to Moon, Mars, whatever our mind puts in place, we will achieve. And also what Bjorn was saying too, I'm touching on what other leaders were saying. He says it's all about mindset. It's all about what we're putting up here to allow us to get the results we desire. And how you name this call is amazing, Dalava, where it says, bring your business to the next level. It does not take your business. It says bring your business, meaning we're bringing others along. We're bringing others. We're helping other families. We're helping them financially. We're helping them develop their mindset to become leaders or more leadership that they already have, and multiply that to bring other individuals into another level. Because it's not taking the elevator to success, it's taking the stairs, because it's who you become when you cross the finish line. And it's all about one's attitude. Like what they say, your attitude will dictate your altitude, and it's going to the next level. So how our attitude is coming in. Something got you up this morning or today to be on this call. Something inside of you said, I'm going to be on the call. And you're here. So I'd like to acknowledge each and every one of you for being here and give yourselves a round of applause, because that's what it's about. It's about acknowledging one's successes, even though one may think they're small, because that's the human behavior, is to minimize our success. But once acknowledging our efforts and the results from our efforts, it becomes that much more empowering, gives you more posture, more confidence. Like the gentleman before, our teammate, he's speaking in English. He wanted to speak in India, in his language, right? His native tongue, but he did English. Y nuestra comunidad latina también. Aquí estamos preparados para llegar a otro nivel. Hasta la cima. It's all about going to the next level, all the way to the top, like Dalava says. And it's all about one more thing, because it's firing up, watching the videos before this call started, deciding to decide and taking advantage of the opportunity, because the first element of change is awareness. Being aware of how your results are in your business by your efforts. Second element of change is understanding what needs to be done. And taking notes on this call, you understand what it takes to get to the next level, because you're bringing your business to the next level with Omega Pro. And sending out blessings to Andreas out there. Brother, great seeing you. Mike Sims, looking forward to meeting you in Dubai. I'll be going over there in a few more days. And Dalava as well, the team, the family. Take care, God bless. And remember to always enjoy your journey and going all the way to the top. Hasta la cima, nuestra comunidad latina. Take care and God bless. Okay, Dalava.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Man, you are a crazy guy. You are a crazy guy. Appreciate, brother. Appreciate. Thank you for giving your energy level, your leadership, everything to the community. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Salute. The next person I want to bring is a person, I met him in New York, and we meet only for one day. We meet only for one day because there was something, okay, let's get together, let's see what's happening. And I remember at that time, he was a part of a system in a corporate, and he said, tomorrow I need to fly back and I need to create the system there. I said, okay, that's our vision. This is what I want to do, and I want you to be a part of Omega Pro. From that time till today, it has been changed so much, because he is taking care almost for the whole Latin American team, because they need their leadership, his leadership. They need to know who he is. And I don't want to say so much, because half of the people, or more than half of the people today on this call, know this gentleman, Juan Carlos. Salute to you, brother. Thank you. Hope to see you very soon. Juan, first to you, and then Prof, please, will be so great if you can say a few words also in Spanish for your community, and then over to Oscar. Thank you, brother. Over to you.
Thank you, Dilauer. Thank you very much. Well, really, it's a privilege to share this space with all of the main leaders of the company. I've been listening to all of them, and I remember the time when we met together. It was thanks to our friend Mike. At that time, I was CEO of another company, it's true, but I wasn't happy. I didn't see a lot of things that I like. So at that time I was talking to Mike, and I was trying to convince Mike to put something together and create something different, because everything that the market were companies that were improvised, that didn't have right vision, the right mission. And at that time, I asked Mike, why don't we get together so we can create something? And he started talking about Dilawar and Andreas. He told me, I have these two friends that are here. Why don't you come? I want to introduce you to them. And the rest is history, like Dilawar said. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 amazing years. At that time, I finally connected with people that had the same vision, that want to create something unique and special that didn't exist at that time. Now we're making that happen. Now we're creating the most respectful company in the industry, and I'm very happy, and I'm extremely happy to be part of something that is destined to be, you know, an empire, a financial empire of the digital financial services. We in Latin America are very proud of all the accomplishments. Right now, we're more than 150,000 people. Somos ya más de 150,000 personas in Latin America, and we have the vision. We have the vision of creating a community of more than 1 million people by the end of this year. So in Latin America, we know we will be 1 million people this year. We know we will produce over $1 billion a year, or more than $100 million per month, which means that we will be paying in commissions more than $30 million per month. Wow. So that's our... Wow. You know, we're extremely happy with the results that we're getting. Right now, we're producing an average of 10 to 12 new diamonds per month. We have more than 10 blue diamonds. We have now 4 black diamonds. We have the first crown diamonds of the company. And all of that is because we're creating solid teams with solid leadership. We put as a part of the program a mentorship and some certifications from a leadership academy, the Academy of John Maxwell, where our leaders have the opportunity, once they reach a level, they can participate without any cost in these certifications. So far today, we have produced more than 500 people, more than 500 leaders with certifications that are bringing us quality leaders, people with the right thinking, people with the right skills, people with the right mindset, people with the right values. So that's what's making Omega Pro in Latin America. So I'm very privileged to be able to serve this part of the world. I know we have some colleagues that we are competing, but I love to be part of this team, because I know that as a company, what we are achieving worldwide makes us apart. We are totally in a different ball game. They cannot compare us with any other company. Like Mike said, we have many competitors in the market, you know, but have real competition. We don't have real competition. We're very unique. Nobody is doing what Omega Pro is doing. So right now, we're in a process of growing and reaching more cities and more countries every month. We are the only company that has a real presence. I mean, a corporate presence in all these countries, even in the times of this pandemic deal in the world. You know, since the month of June, we've been in every country. In Ecuador, in Colombia, in Peru, in Mexico, in Panama. Right now we're expanding and growing fast in Argentina. We're now expanding to Chile. We're going to Brazil. And every month we're in a different country, because we're the leadership, the type of leadership that believe that we have to be present and show that we're backing our leaders. And always with the strength that Dilawar and Mike and Andreas gives us, because I respect them, you know, at the highest. I believe in them completely, to the point that I told them, if there is a worldwide war, believe me, that I will be fighting next to you until we die together, because this commitment is for life. So I'm very excited. I'm very privileged. I'm very happy. I know we're going in the right direction. This minor thing is something that is making us see that we're not perfect, but we're in the process of getting to that point.
Juan, I'm receiving so many messages also in the chat. If you can also translate me and the next coming two top leaders, mentors, so people know what's going on. Can you do it?
Of course, I'm here, ready.
Perfect. So the next person I want to introduce is like a big brother for me.
So, la próxima persona que voy a introducir es como un gran hermano para mí.
He don't need any recognition. He doesn't need anything what I'm saying, because most of the people know him and they know what he is capable for.
Él no necesita mucha introducción, mucho reconocimiento, porque él ya es reconocido en todo el mundo por lo que es y por lo que puede hacer.
I remember over 2 years ago, we were sitting in Thailand and saying, let's make it happen together, brother. But I totally understand that was not the right timing, because he has his baby company there, which is totally okay.
Y me acuerdo cuando lo conocí y estuvimos hace más de 2 años en Tailandia, y yo le decía, mira, vamos a hacer algo juntos grande, y realmente veo que no era en ese su momento, porque él tenía su propia compañía, lo que está perfecto.
Why I'm sharing this to you is, maybe it was not the right timing for you, but today it is, because this guy, this brother, we met a few months ago and we say, let's make it happen. And I'm so excited that he is today here, because I know what kind of possibilities with this leadership he is giving to Omega Pro.
Y probablemente para ti tampoco no haya sido el momento correcto cuando te enseñaron la oportunidad, pero yo estoy sumamente feliz de que él ahora sí, unos meses atrás, tomó la decisión, y que hoy día está impactando y teniendo un crecimiento impresionante, y que lo vamos a hacer juntos ahora.
Love you from the heart. Thank you, brother, for being here. Let's make it happen. Only one way to the top, number one. I appreciate. Over to you, Mr. Aaron Steinkeller. So happy to be here, brother, with you on the call.
Muy contento y feliz de tenerte aquí en la llamada, hermano. Me siento feliz. Así que toma la llamada ahora, Aaron Steinkeller.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Dilava. You make me feel emotional. And thank you to all the top leaders here. As Dilava said, you made Omega Pro as it is right now. And it's the best of the best on this planet, in this industry.
Realmente muchas gracias. Dilawar me ha hecho poner emocional. Estoy muy contento de estar aquí, y le agradezco mucho el haber creado esta oportunidad para que sea algo real para todos nosotros.
22 years ago, I was a school teacher. I was teaching kids to become smart. But I understood that this will not be the end of my career, because I want to become financially free. I want to give impact to millions of people.
22 años atrás yo era un profesor de escuela y les estaba enseñando a los niños cómo pensar, pero también pensaba que ese no iba a ser el final de mi carrera, porque yo realmente quería alcanzar independencia financiera y sabía que ahí no lo iba a lograr.
I was trying for many years in network marketing to become successful, for about 8-9 years, and I didn't succeed, but I did not give up.
Entonces traté muy fuerte, porque encontré el network marketing y lo probé por 8-9 años y no pude tener éxito, pero nunca me rendí.
The moment I understand that I have to copy and learn from the best one, I also became very fast multimillionaire and financially free in network marketing.
Entonces, en el momento que entendí que tenía que simplemente duplicar a las personas que ya tenían éxito, entonces en ese momento me convertí en un multimillonario muy rápido.
All of you who are here, who are not yet financially free, you have the privilege, you have two privileges. You have the best company and the best leaders in one unit.
Ok, entonces todas ustedes, todas las personas que están aquí que todavía no han alcanzado esa libertad financiera, hoy día son privilegiados porque no solamente tienen a la compañía correcta, sino también a los líderes correctos, los dos en un solo sitio.
2.5 years ago, I had the offer from Dilava and Andreas to join the company as co-owner, as co-founder, but I was not ready. And that's the difference between a person like Mike, Andreas, and Dilava, who had the vision from the beginning. My very, very best congratulations, guys.
Y hace 2 años y medio, cuando Dilawar me dio la oportunidad para poder empezar esta compañía con ellos, yo realmente no tomé esa decisión, y veo que esa decisión que tomaron Dilawar, Andreas y Mike fue realmente la decisión para ellos, y me siento muy feliz por eso.
So it's very important to be at the right moment with the right people and the right opportunity. And all of you are in this place right now.
Y entonces es muy importante tener siempre el tiempo correcto, con la oportunidad correcta, con las personas correctas, y todo eso está sucediendo en este momento, ahora.
In this last hour, none of us were thinking that our website is down, because we are creating positive energy, and as Paulo said in the beginning, this will make us 100 times stronger, 100 times more effective, and 100 times more known worldwide than before.
Desde hace unos momentos, desde que estamos en esta llamada, nadie estaba pensando en que nuestro website está down, y como lo dijo Paulo, esto nos va a convertir 100 veces más fuerte, 100 veces más sólido, y vamos a tener 100 veces ahora más crecimiento.
We are networkers. We are crazy special people. We are not suffering under the corona COVID. We are finding always a way. The only thing what all of us need is a safe company. And I have chosen OMEGAPRO because of a few reasons I want to share with you now.
Entonces, todos nosotros somos workers y somos gente que piensa diferente, gente que aspira a mucho, y realmente gracias a OMEGAPRO no ha existido pandemia, no nos hemos afectado, y ahora realmente tenemos una grandiosa oportunidad.
OMEGAPRO has the best opportunity, the best product, and the best timing a company ever could imagine to have. And all of you, all of us are privileged to be in this boat.
Entonces, lo que quiero compartir con ustedes es de que OMEGAPRO realmente tiene el mejor producto, tiene al mejor equipo, y está en el mejor momento para hacer algo de mucho impacto en todo el mundo. Por eso todos tenemos que reconocer que somos muy privilegiados de estar aquí en este momento.
I'm so happy to meet you, Mike, this coming week here in Dubai, and to plan together.
Estoy muy feliz de poder conocer ahora a Mike, que viene a Dubai, para poder crear la visión de lo que vamos a hacer con OMEGAPRO.
I am together day and night almost with Andreas and Dilava here in Dubai, and I tell you, the attitude, the way of thinking, brain and heart, and treating people is one of a kind I never seen before.
Y estoy aquí todos los días muy cerca de Dilawar y Andreas, y puedo ver cómo ellos piensan, cómo se manejan, puedo ver su corazón, puedo ver cómo tratan a todas las personas, y realmente como ellos no hay otras personas en el mundo.
How you do anything, that's how you do everything. If I see our CEO Andreas, how he is treating the staff, the people who work for us, even the maid, in the office. These guys, this is the thing what is most important, because if someone in a position like Andreas is treating the people who work good, this means he will be a terminator, a killer for all of us. He will never ever stop this company.
Y realmente he aprendido y he visto mucho cómo se manejan, cómo tratan a todas las personas, desde los que trabajan en el equipo corporativo hasta los que atienden y a los que son parte de la limpieza. Son gente que ellos tratan con mucho respeto y que siempre les exigen lo mejor para que puedan dar siempre lo mejor de ellos a Omega Pro.
You have a CEO who is right now in ground zero in France to solve it for all of us. This is the example. This message we shall bring out the next weeks to all the members in Omega Pro family.
Y tenemos un CEO que está ahí en el lugar de los hechos, en el ground zero, como se le llama, para asegurarse de que las cosas estén como deben estar para el bien de todos nosotros. Entonces eso realmente es respetable y eso es admirable.
Dilava, my brother, this is really an emotional situation for me, because Dilava is a person I know I can trust my life. Same as I can trust my brother Christian and my brother Stefan. Dilava is definitely a person I give my life.
Entonces también estoy acá muy cerca de Dilawar, y Dilawar es una persona muy emocional que yo la quiero tanto como mi hermano, como mis dos hermanos, que estoy dispuestos a darle mi vida. Igual a Dilawar también estoy dispuesto a darle mi vida.
You know,
I share the same feeling. I share the same feelings with you, Aaron.
Gracias Juan por introducirme. Muy bien, gracias.
Go ahead.
What would I say? Okay, the moment I met Dilava and Andreas a few months ago, I saw in their eyes this special kind, something great is happening. I felt, and my decision was here from the day one. And it was not easy for me, because I have been in the Olymp of network marketing 3 times already. So I had also to choose the company. But in one day, I saw the facts and understood the facts. And I saw this will be my last MLM company forever.
Y realmente les quiero decir que hace unos meses, cuando tuve oportunidad de conocer a Andreas y Dilawar, me di cuenta que había algo diferente. O sea, mirándolos en sus ojos, me di cuenta que realmente, y habiendo yo estado en la cumbre, en el tope, en 3 diferentes compañías, me fue un poco difícil entender y aceptar eso después de ver los hechos, después de ver los números y después de ver su integridad. Me di cuenta que esta iba a ser la última compañía que iba a ser en toda mi vida, junto con ellos.
We are now 2 hours almost in this call. I know your brain is working, but I want that you start focusing harder than ever before on your success, on duplication.
Y yo sé que ya estamos más de 2 horas en esta llamada y que la mente trabaja de una manera interesante, pero es muy importante que tú te enfoques y te des cuenta que realmente estamos con la mejor oportunidad y que tenemos que hacer algo grande con ella.
We are networkers. We never will have it easy. But if you want to have it easy, go to sell ice cream. Steve Jobs once said.
Nosotros somos networkers, no hacemos lo fácil, no hacemos lo difícil, y si alguien quiere lo fácil, que se vaya a vender helados, como decía Steve Jobs.
So, success starts where the average of people stop. And we are here in a point where the company goes a little bit under pressure. But as we heard from all the top leaders here, this will make us stronger and more beautiful.
Y el éxito empieza donde empieza el carácter, y aquí en estos momentos difíciles que está pasando la compañía, estamos todos los líderes juntos demostrando que esto no es nada y que vamos a sacar esto adelante y que vamos a crear la historia juntos.
I want to say also special thanks to the corporate, to the girls and men who working for us day and night, to the traders. I was blessed to meet some of the traders. Guys, this is our heart. this is making it happen, that we can make our financial freedom. And with this unity, we create the strongest sales force in the world of network marketing.
Y realmente quiero también agradecerle a todas las personas que trabajan aquí en el corporativo, los empleados, todos los traders que tuve oportunidad de conocerlos. Son personas realmente increíbles y junto con ellos estamos creando una compañía que se va a convertir en la compañía de ventas más grande y reconocida del mundo.
Thank you, Juan, para traducirme, for translating me. Thank you to the founders. Mike, happy to meet you in a few days. Andreas, you do the best. If I want to send someone there to solve it, it's especially you, because you are one of the smartest brain I ever met. And Dilava, you know, we love each other. We are brothers, and let's go to the top all together, guys. Thank you for accepting me in this family.
Muchas gracias Dilawar, a todos los corporativos, los amo, los respeto mucho y sé que vamos a hacer cosas grandes juntos. Back to you, Dilawar.
Oh my God, this is not good what you have done, Alan, today. I can tell you right now. I think I need to meet you tomorrow and clear something. Brother, no words, okay? No words. Family together, number one, that's it. No words for nothing. After this, I cannot say anything. Fuck. Guys, I wanna introduce somebody. No, not introduce. Let somebody come back, because it is very important for us that you guys here also understand, because we have so many Spanish people, what he has to say. So just a few minutes. I want to ask Paolo, if you are there, brother, just come back a few minutes, tell them what you have in your mind, so they can listen, they can understand in this way that you are there to serve everybody. Over to you, Paolo, please.
Oh, perfect, Dilawar. Thank you very much for bringing me back, actually. Obviously, I'm really happy to be able to serve and very happy to be able to deliver the message, but obviously I cannot repeat exactly what I said because I always improvise, but I will try to deliver the message as good as possible.
Okay.
Juan will explain. Oh, sorry, over to you, Juan.
Estoy muy agradecido, muchas gracias por traerme de vuelta aquí y compartir este mensaje para que todos me puedan entender. Y quiero decirles que estoy aquí para servirles a todos y voy a tratar de repetir el mensaje que di hace unos momentos. Go ahead, Paulo.
So I was actually speaking mainly about how excited I am about the timing that we're in.
Estaba hablando de qué tan entusiasmado estoy por el tiempo que estamos viviendo.
Because I believe that in network marketing and in business in general, you can better have a bad opportunity with a very good timing than that you have an okay opportunity with a bad timing.
Y quiero decirles que hay que saber reconocer que en el network marketing hay que poder reconocer cuando hay una mala oportunidad en un buen momento y cuando hay una buena oportunidad en un mal momento.
Yes, because even with a bad opportunity and good timing, you will be able to achieve a certain form of success, right? But in Omega Pro, we're blessed to have both.
Y entonces en algunas compañías, aún siendo una mala compañía en un buen momento, puedes tener éxito, pero felizmente aquí en Omega Pro tenemos las dos cosas.
Right now we have the timing of the company that's like perfect.
Y ahorita tenemos el mejor momento de la compañía que está perfecto.
One of the things that I really liked, actually I don't want to point only one thing because I liked a lot what all the leaders have been saying, and you know, I really appreciate each and everyone. I really believe that the whole Omega Pro family got lifted up. But what also has been said by Oscar, I really liked. He said it took a year for them to become diamond because they were prepared for other people to be lifted up.
Y realmente todo lo que he escuchado tiene mucho sentido, y especialmente lo que dijo Oscar, de que les tomó a ellos un año llegar a ese punto, pero en todo ese año estaban preparando el terreno para que otros puedan levantarse.
Because what he says is 100% right. Right now we have people coming into the system becoming diamond in 1 month. before it was not possible because those people needed to pioneer and set the foundation for all of us to win.
Y realmente él dijo todo lo que es correcto acerca de esto. Hoy día tenemos personas que en un mes pueden venir y hacerse diamantes, pero es porque todo el camino ha sido preparado por ellos y ya tienen la fundación lista.
What Aaron just mentioned, I have a similar experience. Yes, I had the opportunity to be there from day one. But obviously at that time we needed to maybe believe in a vision that maybe at that time we couldn't see. Maybe the timing was not right, or for whatever reason it is. But it's always harder to look at something while it's not there yet than to look today at something what has already been manifested.
Y realmente yo también tuve la oportunidad de estar aquí desde el inicio, pero no pude ver la misma visión porque es más difícil ver algo cuando todavía no está hecho que venir ya cuando algo ya está hecho y está listo.
So today we have the timing of the company, we have the timing in the market where the services we offer are offering a solution for everyone.
Y entonces por eso digo que ahora estamos con el tiempo correcto, porque también tenemos el producto correcto y la industria correcta dando las soluciones a la gente.
And I'm even excited about the challenges that we have today. And the reason is that I learned from experience that you can achieve your biggest successes when you come from a setback.
Y estoy contento hasta de estos retos que estamos teniendo porque yo sé que los grandes logros se alcanzan cuando has tenido algún retroceso o algún momento difícil.
I had a lot of success in the network marketing industry before, but I always achieved my top performance when I came from a bad situation.
Y he tenido mucho éxito antes en la industria del network marketing, pero cuando más lejos he llegado ha sido cuando venía de alguna caída.
So today I actually want to just share some small things with you guys to also be able to deliver the message. But I believe that number one thing what you need to have in mind is that you should not have doubts, because you can only maximize your potential if your mind is free.
Entonces quiero compartir con ustedes algo que es muy importante para que ustedes puedan tener éxito. Y lo más importante es no tener dudas, porque cuando tú tienes dudas no puedes liberar a tu mente.
And what is the doubt that I want to clear? The number one doubt that people have, and all of the leaders here can of course relate to this, is that people think like, is this real? Will Omega Pro last?
Y uno de las dudas más comunes que mucha gente tiene cuando viene aquí a Omega Pro es de que si esto es real y cuánto tiempo va a durar.
And I think that the best thing from what's happening today with us is that after today, nobody can ever ask this question again.
Y yo creo que es importante que después de hoy día nadie nunca más pueda tener esa pregunta en su mente.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Le voy a decir por qué.
Do you know how many companies went down or how many scams have gone out of the market when Corona started?
Tú sabes, las compañías se han ido y ya no existen cuando vino el coronavirus.
You know why?
¿Sabes por qué?
Because it was the perfect exit strategy if you have bad intentions.
¿Saben por qué? Porque era la estrategia perfecta, era el motivo perfecto si tenían las intenciones incorrectas.
But what happened with Omega Pro? Corona started. Where we were going like this, we went like this.
¿Y qué pasó con Omega Pro? Cuando vino el coronavirus, en vez de ir en línea recta, empezamos a crecer.
Right now, we are again in a situation where there is a challenge, where a lot of companies and Omega Pro, if they didn't have the long-term vision, and if they had bad intentions, today they would say, listen guys, our data center burned, I'm sorry.
Y hay que reconocer que muchas compañías en estos momentos están aprovechando esta situación para decirle a todos sus clientes, a toda su gente, bueno, ¿saben qué? Se quemó nuestra información, así que lo sentimos.
But what are we doing now? Exactly the opposite. Instead of the founders hiding, they're up front. They're bringing out communication every single day. Our CEO is on the site right now to make it happen, to make sure that we have the biggest priority.
¿Y qué es lo que está pasando en este caso con Omega Pro? Todo lo opuesto. O sea, todo nuestro corporativo está al frente, dando la cara y dando comunicados todos los días. ¿Y dónde está nuestro CEO? Está ahí en el lugar de los hechos, en persona, para asegurarse de que todo sea restaurado de la forma que tiene que ser.
So is this for real? Will the company last? Will the company be here 1 year from now? I think that when someone asks you this question, right now, normally I say there are no stupid questions, but after today, it's a stupid question.
Entonces yo creo que cualquier persona que tenga esa pregunta, si vamos a estar de aquí a un año, sepa la respuesta. Yo siempre digo que no hay preguntas estúpidas, pero el que pregunte, el que vuelva a preguntar eso, ya realmente lo está haciendo.
Today, here in Omega Pro, the whole Omega Pro family is passing a test.
Y hoy día toda la familia de Omega Pro está pasando un test, una prueba.
But today, I believe that it's also the time that the whole Omega Pro family is more united than ever before.
Y esto está haciendo también que toda la familia de Omega Pro esté más unida que nunca.
So I'm already very excited about what we already achieved until right now, but I'm even more excited about where we're going from now to the future.
Y estoy muy contento de lo que hemos construido hasta ahora en Omega Pro, pero estoy mucho más entusiasmado y contento por lo que sé que vamos a construir adelante.
A little bit over 2 years ago, when for the first time I was hearing about the vision of Omega Pro, I told you I couldn't catch the vision because it looked too good to be true. But I can tell you that from right now, 2 years later, it will even be a lot more exciting than everything what you have seen before.
Y entonces te dije que hace 2 años y medio no compré la visión porque creía que era demasiado bueno, pero ahora que estoy aquí me doy cuenta de que es mejor de lo que me habían dicho.
And I want to ask everyone today to make a commitment, so please type it in the chat. I don't know how you say it in Spanish, but type commitment, okay? Make a commitment, make a decision that 2 years from now you will still be here.
Entonces quiero decirles a todos ustedes, quiero que escriban en el chat la palabra comprometido. Comprometido si es que vamos a estar aquí 2 años más. Si vamos a estar aquí 2 años más después de...
Sorry. I'm just too excited. Yes? Because the reason why I'm saying this is because what was 2 years ago, what they said as a vision, it was hard to believe. But everything is in place today. So I'm very confident more than ever that everything what's in the roadmap for today, for the next 2 years, they will 100% accomplish it.
Y entonces ahora estamos más claros que si todas las personas que nos siguieron por este tiempo hemos creado esto, imagínense en el punto que estamos, si todos seguimos con ese mismo compromiso, en qué lugar vamos a estar. O sea, nadie nos va a poder alcanzar.
Making a decision today will not change your life overnight. It's not that tomorrow your life will be different. But I promise you that if you make a decision today, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 2 years from now, also your life can be in a completely different situation than today.
Y estoy seguro que si tú tomas la decisión hoy día, no te va a cambiar tu vida mañana, pero sí estoy seguro que en 6 meses, en 1 año, si has puesto el compromiso y el trabajo, tú sí vas a estar en otro nivel y reconociendo que esta fue la mejor decisión.
And you can see that everyone, wherever you are in life today, we all know that it has been a result of the decisions that we have made in the past. So if in the future we want to have better results, it's time to make the right decisions today. And I believe that 1 year from now, 2 years from now, like Oscar, like Santiago, you can be the next Crown Diamond.
Y estoy seguro que, mira, tú estás en la situación que estás por las decisiones que has tomado en el pasado, pero si tú hoy tomas la decisión y el compromiso de hacer las cosas correctamente como hay que hacerlas, vas a tener los mismos resultados que Oscar y Santiago y vas a ser también Crown Diamonds como ellos.
I trust our co-founders 100%.
Yo confío en nuestros fundadores 100%. Me too, brother.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, you've just heard that Juan said the same, that Aaron said the same, and many other leaders said the same.
Y así como lo dijo Juan también, así como lo dijo Aaron, todos nosotros los líderes nos sentimos de la misma forma.
And I already said before with the translation, I said that even though sometimes the vision is too big, I'm trusting them 100%, so I'm sharing the vision with everything I have.
Y aunque no la tenga la visión 100% clara desde el inicio, estoy seguro que la voy a transmitir igual porque sé que vamos a llegar bien lejos.
And even if this vision will bring them to the planet of Mars,
y si esta visión nos lleva al planeta Marte,
Dilaver, Andreas and Mike,
Dilaver, Andreas y Mike,
make sure you order a very big space shuttle, because I'm not the only one coming with you. The whole Omega Pro family is with you.
Y asegúrense de tener un shuttle bien grande porque vamos a ir todos nosotros también.
Thank you very much for the opportunity of being all together. I believe that the whole Omega Pro family has won today. Everyone has received a lot of value, and I really appreciate it a lot.
Y realmente les agradezco mucho por esta oportunidad y sé que juntos vamos a darle mucho valor a toda la gente con esta oportunidad.
So gracias, merci, thank you. Dilaver, back to you.
Excellent, Paolo, thank you.
You know, normally, Paolo, normally I wanted to give the energy, but after this energy that you gave, I don't know if I need 2 or 20 Red Bulls to be only near to you, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Wow, guys. Yeah. I have no words, no that much words to say that the energy level is coming up. Juan, I want you to translate only one single person more, which is important, the most important person in this company, Andreas, because he has a better internet, and I want that the important people who are still there on the call, still watching after almost 1.5 hours, understand what he has to say. Can you translate this, brother?
Of course, I'm here, ready, willing, and able.
Just
yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, Andreas.
Perfect. So, what can I say? I'm so happy about this call.
Estoy muy contento con esta llamada.
All these amazing leaders that we had on the call sharing their experiences.
Todos estos grandes líderes compartiendo sus experiencias en esta llamada.
But I know how many more leaders we have in our Omega Pro family.
Y sé que también tenemos muchos más líderes en la familia aquí de Omega Pro.
For example, Angie Amaya, our first female Black Diamond in Colombia.
Por ejemplo, Angie Amaya, nuestra primera Black Diamond en Latinoamérica.
Daniel, Vincent, Big Sam in Africa. We have the teams in Japan. I think we have our first Blue Diamond in Japan. We have Hirven and Danish in India, and so many more amazing leaders.
Dani, Dance y todos estos líderes que también están en todos estos continentes y en estos países que ya son diamantes azules y que vienen en la carrera.
And I'm looking forward for our next Zoom call where we can highlight them a little bit more.
Y estoy seguro
to share their experience.
En la próxima llamada vamos a darles también oportunidad a ellos para que todos los puedan conocer también.
Of course, our amazing team in France and Europe, Netherlands and everyone else.
Y tenemos también equipos fantásticos acá en Europa, en Francia, en Holanda y en todos los otros países.
But what makes me the most happy is that we're coming together once more as a family when we have a little bit of difficulties.
Y lo que más me alegra es de que una vez más estamos todos unidos y juntos como una familia en estos momentos difíciles.
And it gives us as a corporate the feeling that we're building it up together.
Y nos da ese sentimiento a nosotros como corporativo de que estamos haciendo lo que es correcto.
Just this Zoom call gives me the energy to continue to work 24 hours to find the best solution for us.
Y solamente todo lo que he escuchado ahora me da energía para poder estar las próximas 24 horas sin parar encontrando soluciones.
And like Paolo and some other leaders mentioned about the commitment from the company that going to the site here in Strasbourg to find the quickest solution for everyone.
Y por eso, como dijeron todos los otros, estoy aquí para encontrar las soluciones y demostrar que nosotros estamos aquí cuando hay algún problema.
So I want all you amazing leaders to get prepared. As soon as we are live again, I want to go to the next level.
Y quiero que todos ustedes líderes estén preparados porque tan pronto esto quede resuelto, vamos a ir al próximo nivel todos.
And I can promise everyone that Dilava will announce some amazing promotions.
Y les puedo prometer que Dilawar va a anunciar unas promociones increíbles en los próximos días.
And the most important thing is that we are here to stay.
Y lo más importante es de que nosotros estamos aquí para quedarnos.
We are not getting affected by a small setback. We are continuing to build our future together.
Sí, esto no nos va a afectar por este pequeño tropiezo. Estamos aquí para construir un futuro sólido para todos.
So be prepared, and I will see you soon somewhere in the world, because I will start traveling and meet everyone.
Y estén preparados y estén listos porque los voy a alcanzar muy pronto. Ya estoy listo para viajar otra vez por todo el mundo.
Have a good night. Thank you for listening to me, and over to you, Dilava.
Que tengan unas buenas noches. Gracias por escucharme y ahora le devuelvo el micro a Dilawar.
Wow, brother, this is crazy, guys. I know you guys are waiting for some excited news since over 1.5 hours now.
Están esperando noticias importantes, interesantes, así que ahora voy a decirles algo.
Once more, I want to say something before I announce something.
Quiero decir algo antes de anunciar esto.
I believe if I give energy to you, the only way I can give you more energy if you give energy back to me.
Yo creo que si yo les doy energía a ustedes, la única forma que yo les puedo dar más energía es si ustedes me la devuelven a mí.
Remember one thing.
Acuérdense de algo.
I personally believe Andreas is the most important guy who was managing everything.
Yo personalmente creo que Andreas es la persona más importante para manejar algo.
We could have sent anybody to our server providers, to friends, anybody.
Él hubiera podido mandar a cualquier persona capaz para resolver esto allá en Francia.
I told him to send somebody else there.
Yo le dije que mandara a alguna persona.
You know what he answered me?
¿Y sabes qué él me dijo? ¿Saben qué me dijo?
It's our company, it's our family. I'm going to be there in the night, in the morning, whenever it is needed.
Y él me dijo, mira, yo voy a estar ahí porque somos nosotros, es nuestra compañía, y yo voy a estar ahí en la mañana o en la noche, cuanto tiempo tenga que estar ahí.
Remember this, he's not only for himself, he's for every single person in Omega Pro family to make it happen as soon as possible.
Y él está ahí no solamente por él, está aquí por nosotros, porque él sabe que todos nosotros somos una familia y va a hacer lo que tenga que hacer.
So he is giving everybody to you energy right now, driving almost 4 hours from the airport there.
Y él en estos momentos les está dando a todos ustedes su energía, manejando más de 4 horas del aeropuerto hasta el lugar donde tiene que ir.
I want you to give him the energy back and write minimum every single person, if they can, right now in a Zoom chat, his name, Andreas only, so he see the energy level you guys are giving him back, so he feel proud of it. Do this right now. This will make you and him also.
Quiero que todo el mundo le dé ahora una parte de su energía a Andreas para que él pueda continuar. Quiero que todos los que están ahí en el chat escriban su nombre de Andreas para que él pueda sentir todo ese apoyo y toda esa energía de ustedes.
And Andreas, I want you to see this, brother, that you're not riding alone. You're not going alone. We all are walking together, man.
Y quiero que Andreas vea que él no está haciendo esto solo, que todos nosotros estamos con él.
You guys are crazy. Thank you, man. Okay, so now is the time for some excitement.
Bueno, ahora es el tiempo de algo excitante.
I can see his name almost 1,000 times already. Wow. So the excitement is that we always learned to compensate and give back to the community.
Lo interesante es que aquí nosotros sabemos lo importante que siempre es dar, ¿no?, a la comunidad.
I know you guys lost 3 or even 4 days in your system, in your business. I know this.
Yo sé que muchos están ya 3 y 4 días mirando ahí el sistema, todos los días.
You guys are patient with us, and we want to give something back.
Y por ustedes ser muy pacientes con nosotros, nosotros queremos dar algo, ¿no? Algo para ustedes.
And remember, the announcement I'm giving to you guys, I'm doing right now today, is not the only announcement what we are going to compensate in the next few days with you guys.
Y quiero que recuerden, que sepan que el anuncio que voy a dar ahora no va a ser el único anuncio, que van a haber otros anuncios también.
So, keep your hand like this.
Quiero ver esas manos juntas.
The first give back to you guys from a company side for the patient is,
y lo primero que vamos a hacer para darles a ustedes de vuelta por su paciencia es
that we are extending your rank timing for 45 days.
Que vamos a extender el tiempo para alcanzar los rangos por 45 días.
That means the whole volume, what you are creating from 1st of March, what was supposed to be finished for the ranks on 31st of March.
Entonces, quiere decir que el volumen que iba a darles el rango, que va desde el 1 de marzo hasta el 31 de marzo,
will be extended till 15th of April.
O sea que ahora va a ser extendido hasta el 15 de abril. ¡Wow!
I hope you guys understand what kind of opportunity this is. I hope you guys understand.
Espero que puedan entender la oportunidad, la gran oportunidad que se les está dando con esto.
If not, I will tell you now what kind of opportunity this is, this extension of the ranks.
Entonces, quiero que tengas una idea, esta extensión de los rangos, todo lo que puede significar.
That means that everybody who has only 1 month always to hit certain rank with the volume.
O sea que con las personas que tienen solamente un mes para alcanzar un rango con su volumen,
now have 45 days, that means 1.5 months till 15th of April time.
O sea que ahora van a tener hasta el 15 de agosto, perdón, de abril, para poder alcanzar ese rango.
So if for certain reasons, which is not our fault, where 3.6 million websites were down, we are still want to compensate with you guys.
Y nosotros, o sea, estamos tomando una iniciativa que probablemente ninguna de todas esos millones de websites que ha sido afectada está haciendo para reponer en algo.
That means we were 4 days down in total.
Quiere decir que hemos estado 4 días sin website en total.
And we are giving you back 4 times, which is 16 days almost till 15th of April.
Y te estamos dando 4 veces más ese tiempo, o sea, casi 16 días para que tú puedas ahora alcanzar esos rangos.
I hope you guys are excited. I can see that excitement in the chat.
Quiero ver esa excitación en el chat.
So I will say the last thing, and then we will finish this call, because I want everybody sitting tonight here forward the message to everybody in your team.
Y quiero que este mensaje lo puedas comunicar y pasar a todas las personas en tu equipo.
I want to ask you guys a question.
Quiero hacerles ahora una pregunta.
Do you feel that we are a OMEGAPRO family?
¿Sienten ustedes que realmente aquí en OMEGAPRO somos una familia?
If yes, then write yes in this chat and give every single person on this call the energy and let him know, yes, we are. Just write yes in the chat now, yes.
Si piensas que sí, quiero que escribas en el chat que sí, somos una familia, para que todo el mundo vea y siente esa energía de que realmente somos una familia.
Do you trust the system, the leadership, the corporate and the company? If yes, write yes, so everybody knows that you are in.
Quiero que también escribas si confías y crees en todo el liderazgo que tiene esta compañía. Quiero que escribas sí, creo.
If you believe that you can achieve your dreams with the system, with the excitement, with the leadership, with the company, write yes in the comment.
Si tú crees que tú puedes alcanzar el éxito, ese nivel, ese rango, con esta promoción, escribe que sí estás listo.
If you believe that your life has been changed since you are in this company, write yes in the comment.
Si tú sientes que realmente tú vas a alcanzar todos esos sueños tuyos, escribe que sí lo vas a hacer en este chat, en este momento.
If you believe that this company helped you when nobody helped you in a corona situation and you even lost your job, write yes in the chat.
Si tú crees que esta compañía te está ayudando en este mal tiempo del coronavirus, ¿no? Y está haciendo la diferencia, aún si has perdido tu trabajo, quiero que escribas que sí es.
If you believe that you have the right CEO on your side where other companies are waiting for the servers and he's flying himself to make everything happen, then write yes.
Pero que si realmente crees que tenemos al CEO adecuado, correcto, que está asegurándose que esta compañía esté como tiene que estar, ¿no? Escribe también que sí.
And if you believe that yes, this is the system, this is the timing, this is something where after 2 years, like Paulo said, you will be happy that you were today on this call, then write yes in the comment.
Y si tú crees que esta compañía va a estar aquí de aquí a 2 años, como dijo Pablo, y que te vas a comprometer, pues, mínimo por esos 2 años, escribe que sí estás dispuesto.
I can tell you from my side, I can tell you from Mike's side, I can tell you from Andrea's side, we are here and we will be here for the next years. Just think about if you want to be here for the next years, if yes, then write yes.
Yo sé que Andreas y yo y todo el equipo de líderes aquí vamos a estar por todos los próximos años, ¿no? Y quiero que sepas de que si tú vas a estar aquí vas a hacer grandes cosas y una gran historia con nosotros. Quiero que escribas que sí vas a estar.
And now I want to say thank you and salute to everybody, like always, who are still sitting here in this Zoom call, on webinars, on the Facebook Live after almost 2 years.
Y quiero ahora saludarlos y decirles que vamos a estar aquí y que estamos listos y dispuestos para hacer grandes historias con todos ustedes.
And whose brain is still working after this 2 hours call.
Y para las mentes que todavía están conectadas después de estas más de 2 horas de llamada, quiero que sepan que aquí vamos a estar para ustedes siempre.
Guys, our vision is number 1. That's it.
Nuestra misión es ser los número 1, no hay más.
That's the only way we want to go for.
Es la única forma si quieres seguir tras ello.
Share all the information you got today.
Comparte toda la información que has recibido hoy.
Share all the excitement you got today on this call.
Todo el entusiasmo que has recibido en esta llamada.
Make it happen right now after this call.
Haz que las cosas sucedan después de esta llamada.
Because only if we all work together and give the right information to your whole system, your whole family, to our whole members, only then we can be number 1. And it depends also on you.
Ok, entonces si todos nosotros ponemos nuestro esfuerzo y trabajamos juntos, definitivamente todos nosotros vamos a alcanzar y vamos a ser el número 1.
I just want to say once more thank you to everybody and to every single speaker and leader who was today here to let people know who we are, how strong we are, or where we want to be.
You repeat that last part. I'm sorry. Oh, you want to thank?
I wanna thank you, everybody, and all the speakers, all the leaders who were here today on this call. That everybody understand who we are, how strong we are, or where we want to be.